Are you an expecting mom wondering what's in the Amazon baby registry bag and how helpful some of these items are for you and your baby? Then you're in the right place because I'm going to go through the Amazon baby welcome bag, go over each item, and talk about my thoughts about each one as a second-time mom. And be sure to watch the next video because in that one I do a similar video where I unbox the Target baby welcome bag. Full disclosure, I have already gone through this bag and taken a look at all of the items, and that way I can give you my full opinion about each of these items and how helpful they are. Hey guys, if we haven't met, I am Chelsea with New Mom Survival, a site aimed at helping new moms simplify their life. You can find a link to the blog site in the description below. I am currently 35 weeks pregnant with my second daughter, and this Amazon baby welcome bag is from November of 2023, even though I'm filming it January 2nd because this mama is busy. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first we have this newborn baby muslin swaddle, and muslin is great for any kind of baby product, especially if it's going to come into contact with their skin, because muslin is a super soft cotton and it actually gets softer with each wash. And a nice thing about this one is it tells you how to swaddle. So swaddling is just kind of something that you learn, and it comes with practice. So it's really nice to have something that explains step by step how to do it. So this is very helpful. You never really know if your baby's going to enjoy being swaddled. I know that I didn't think that these were as important as they turned out to be for us because my baby had to be swaddled. She was colicky, so swaddling was just a must for her. And so we ended up using the swaddles a lot more than I thought we would. And it's also nice to have these just like muslin things to use as cloths. You can use them as like little blankets. When you take a walk, you can put them like cover up the stroller where the sun would be right in baby's eyes, or just to cover up their little legs and feet or something. They're just really nice to have around for all kinds of different uses. Next is a Carter's gender neutral baby onesie. It is 100% cotton, which is great. It's very cute. Just little animals. And this is 3 to 6 months, which is nice because a lot of the stuff that you'll probably get is going to be 0 to 3 month. And it's nice to have stuff that baby will grow into. It's nice to have like a variety of sizes all across the board because babies grow out of these things so fast. It's gender neutral, so it'll work for little baby boys and girls. And it's pretty cute. So this is a win in my book. Next is Dreft, and this is marketed as a like must-have baby item, but I've been doing my research on this, and there's a lot of research to say that this is not actually what you should be buying. It's a bit harsh for baby skin, and there's just a lot of like harsh chemicals and stuff in here that you really don't want to come in contact with your baby's skin. So instead of using Dreft, it is recommended to use like Tide Free and Clear or All Free and Clear, just one of those laundry detergents that does not have fragrance, dyes, all that stuff. So just the Free and Clear instead of the Dreft. Excuse my nasally voice, by the way. It is cold and flu season over here, and it is hitting us hard this year. We are getting over croup cough in our house, which is a lot of fun. And I think that this is like my third virus of the month. So here we are. Next is a Dr. Brown's bottle. And I did talk about this in my last video. So my thing with these bottles is that they are good bottles. I know a lot of moms who use them religiously and they use them for all their babies and they have no problem with them. But I will say that a lot of people have mentioned that the bottles leak, and my beef with them is that there are just so many parts. So I'll show you what I mean. So you've got these two pieces. These are like just to help with airflow, which supposedly helps with the colic. And that's basically any bottle that says it's anti-colic. Their goal is to prevent the air from getting into baby's belly. So you use this piece and this piece And then, you know, of course, you gotta, every time you wash them, you wanna pop the nipple through this and then wash these pieces. So for me, when I had a colicky newborn, we just did not have a lot of time on our hands. I mean, no new mom has a lot of time on their hands. So this was just an extra step to wash these two little pieces separately and dry them. And, you know, a lot of people use these. So obviously a lot of people don't see any issue with that, and that's perfectly fine. Listen, guys, different products work for different people and different babies. So if I say something negative about any of the products in here, just know that that's my personal experience with that product, and that doesn't mean that it won't work for someone else. My goal here is to explain why the product was super helpful for me or why it wasn't, and any suggestions I might make to new moms that might help them. Anyway, so one of the other things that came with the bag was this Avent anti-colic bottle. And let me just say that I love Avent bottles. Their anti-colic bottle, again, the anti-colic aspect of it is to prevent the airflow from building up in baby's belly and making them fussy. So I love the Avent bottles, but let me just say that I love the Avent natural flow bottles better. These are my absolute favorite, and I'll show you why. So with the anti-colic bottles, just like the Dr. Brown bottles, they've got a couple extra pieces. Well, actually one extra piece, but we didn't find it necessary. It comes with this little piece, and I guess it's supposed to, you're supposed to hold it with that little piece at the top, and it's just supposed to prevent air from flowing the wrong direction or something. But honestly, we tried all of the bottles out there, and we loved Avent, but this little guy, just not necessary. So with our colicky baby, this is what we ended up using. This is the Avent Natural Flow, and they call it that because the nipple is supposed to mimic a real nipple, I guess, and the airflow maybe is supposed to mimic natural airflow. I'm not sure about that part, but what I do know is that these are super easy to use, super easy to wash, dry, all of that, because there's no extra pieces that you have to stick in there and wash. It's just the bottle, the nipple, the lid. There are little holes in the nipple itself to do the exact same thing as what the anti-colic bottles are supposed to do, which is just prevent the air from like getting trapped in the bottle itself and then from getting trapped in baby's belly. So the Avent Natural Flow bottles are my absolute favorite, but still the Avent anti-colic bottles that came with the bag are still fantastic. Okay, so the next thing is Drip Drop. It is an electrolyte drink mix. I've never used this, but I'm just a fan of drinking water. But anyway, this is for moms. It's not for baby. It's for moms when you are pregnant and nauseous and throwing up and you need some extra hydration, or when you are nursing and again, you need extra hydration. You're super thirsty and your body's producing milk, so it just needs more water. So it's nice to have just in case you need something like that, but don't feed it to your baby because babies can't have any kind of like electrolyte drink mix like Pedialyte. They can't have any of this stuff until they are of age. And I don't know if that's 6 months or a year or 2 years. I can't remember, but just don't use this on your newborn. Real quick, if you're enjoying this video or you're finding it helpful, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because it would really help out my new channel, and it would also help YouTube to find helpful content like this for you. Next is Aquaphor. This stuff is great. We use it for a host of different things. It's really just petroleum jelly, and I don't honestly think that the Aquaphor baby is any different than just the regular Aquaphor for what that's worth, but we use this stuff for a lot of different purposes. It's great, of course, for diaper rash cream, using it as a skin protectant to keep baby's skin from coming into contact with moisture and irritants. We use it for eczema. It's good for chapped lips for you or baby. It's also good for putting it on your nose when you have really chapped skin from cold and flu season, and that's what I have been doing this season. I've been using a lot of this stuff on my nose. So yeah, sample packets of this are just always good to have. It also comes with 2 of these Lancino breast pad and milk collecting kits, and let me show you why these are nice to have. So the breast pads right here, they are just what they sound like when you are breastfeeding and your nipples leak. You use these just like a feminine product pad, kind of like a panty liner. You just take off the little sticky pieces and you put them in your bra cup, obviously. And so the sticky pieces stick to your bra itself. And then this is the padding that collects the milk and prevents you from leaking through your shirt. And that's just embarrassing, but you know, it happens. It also comes with a couple of milk storage bags, but what's nice is the bag that the milk storage bags come in is super informative, not only on how to use the bags, but it has a lot of information about breastfeeding and breast milk. So it tells you how to fill the milk storage bags, how to pump directly into the bag, which is really handy, to how to store the breast milk, like how long, and thawing your breast milk. So all that stuff is really helpful information. So it's nice to have this ready to go. So I would hang on to that. The last physical product in here is a Nana pacifier, binky, whatever you want to call it. And I have never used the Nana personally, but it's great to have a variety of different pacifiers that your baby can use because you never really know what your baby's going to take to. My daughter loved the ma'am passies, and that's like all we use as far as pacifiers go. We call them binkies, but whatever. We were just constantly buying those because we would lose them or the dog would chew them up. And yeah, so we loved the ma'am, but this does say that it contours to the nose and chin. So that's good. You know, it's good breathing practices for baby. And yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about this because like I said, it's great to just have a variety to see what baby likes. And the last thing are just some paper flyers and discounts like Shutterfly 15% off in order, Palmer's, the stretch mark stuff, just like a coupon QR code, a meal kit. It's $200 off your first box from Green Chef. I've never used that, but I can see why that would be super handy, especially if you already use Green Chef or if you like the subscription meal services because you're going to need some help with food prep for sure. That is everything that came in the Amazon Baby Welcome Box. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and hearing my thoughts as a second-time mom. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. Stick around for the next video in this playlist, which is a similar unboxing video but for the Target Baby Registry. Bye guys!